Welcome. I am Darth Vadad. Join me as I remember things I loved when I was younger and still love today. At Christmas time in 1979, Walt Disney Productions released its first ever PG-rated film in theaters. The Black Hole felt like an attempt to cash in on the popularity of Star Wars, with its laser guns and robots, but may have been equally influenced by 2001: A Space Odyssey and any number of sci-fi B-movies. I never saw The Black Hole until I found it on the Disney Plus streaming service recently, but when I was a kid I had some toys and a book based on the film. The story follows a group of space explorers who encounter a long-lost ship perched at the edge of a black hole. The Cygnus has been missing for 20 years, but it turns out a very stereotypical mad scientist has chosen to pursue some insane theories rather than return to Earth. Naturally, the heroes eventually discover his crimes against the original crew and try to fight their way past gunslinging robots and escape before they get sucked into the black hole. Though the science was faulty, the story predictable, and most of the characters uninteresting, Disney sank an estimated $20 million into mostly stellar special effects and a cast that was more talented than the script gave them room to prove. I was most familiar with Ernest Borgnine, who played reporter Harry Booth, from seeing him on TV comedy McHale's Navy. But the film also included Maximilian Schell as the villainous Dr. Reinhardt, Robert Forster as the heroic Captain Holland, Joseph Bottoms as Lieutenant Pizer, and Yvette Mimieux as the lone woman in the adventure, Dr. Kate McCrae. Perhaps more notable among the cast for genre fans were Anthony Perkins as Dr. Alex Durant, better known as Norman Bates of Psycho fame, as well as two uncredited voice actors playing heroic robots Vincent and Bob, Roddy McDowall and Slim Pickens. Among his many roles, McDowall had starred in the Planet of the Apes films, while rodeo rider Pickens got his first big break outside of westerns, riding an atomic bomb in Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove. Among the film's strengths was the score by John Barry, whose previous and future work also included many James Bond films and awards for scores such as The Lion in Winter, Dances with Wolves, and Out of Africa. Director Gary Nelson's past credits were most notably from TV series like Get Smart, Gunsmoke, and Gilligan's Island. The Black Hole toys I remember having were Vincent and an enemy sentry robot. Until I saw the film, I never knew the black orbs that extended from the bottom of Vincent were used to magnetically attach the robot to the outside of the hero's ship, the Palomino. He and the older, mostly broken-down Bob were remarkably proficient sharpshooters with their built-in lasers, which is odd considering the robots were made for maintenance and sanitation. Like Star Wars stormtroopers, the Sentry robots were terrible shots. The Mego toy company for some reason gave the Sentries oddly tiny hands, much like figures in their Micronauts line. I still fondly recall combining Vincent with Star Wars, G.I. Joe, and Transformers toys to tell new stories of my own. The Black Hole toys were certainly superior to those from another Disney film that came out a few years later, Tron. I remember the book I had featured pictures from the film, though maybe I also had an illustrated version of the story. Disney tried to promote the Black Hole with a wide variety of other products, including comics, but failed to capture imaginations the way Star Wars did. In the less than immortal words of Vincent, there are three basic types: the wills, the won'ts, and the can'ts. The wills accomplish everything, the won'ts oppose everything, and the can'ts won't try anything. Maybe he should have included a fourth type, the tries, who at least give it a go even if they don't quite succeed. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, tap the like button and subscribe for more Darth Vadad videos, or consider joining my Patreon page at www.patreon.com/DarthVadad. Thanks for watching and have a great day.